is Mr. Rhubarb.
Thank you. Give it a beat. Hello, boys and girls. This is your vaguely unsettling old pal, Mr. Rhubarb, founder of Carpool University. Everything you need to know about an important subject in less time than it takes for mom or dad to drop you off in the carpool lane at school. Nowadays, carpool is pretty much a thing of the past. That's why we created Zoom School University. Everything you need to know on an important subject in less time than it takes for mom or dad to set up your Zoom call for remote learning. Today's topic is the face mask. Most people have been wearing a mask when they go out in public to help stop the spread of coronavirus. But some people say masks are too hot or uncomfortable or a trick to take away your rights or something that sounds kind of like this. Wah, 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 wah. If you have an Uncle Joe who's on Facebook a lot, you might hear him say, if a mask works, how come when you fart, you can still smell it? If pants can't stop a fart, how can a mask stop the virus? Okay, I can hardly believe I'm saying this, but let's take Uncle Joe's question seriously for a minute.
Okay.
The virus and a poot are both made of tiny particles that are measured in nanometers. The molecules in a poot that make it stinky are 0.4 nanometers across. That's less than half of a nanometer, really small. The virus that causes COVID-19 is somewhere between 60 and 140 nanometers across. That's still pretty small, but it's between 100 and 1,000 times bigger than a fart particle, or farticle, as scientists call it. Bad news, farts are harder to stop. Good news, even though they're sometimes called silent but deadly, the overwhelming majority of farts won't kill you. So, can a mask help stop the virus? Well, it depends on what it's made of. The experts, and by that I mean people smarter than your farty Uncle Joe on Facebook, say masks aren't perfect, but they're better than not wearing one at all. The full answer gets pretty complicated, but since Uncle Joe likes talking about pooch so much, let's use an analogy he's probably familiar with. A guy who walks into a room and starts pee-peeing all over the place. If this guy's not wearing any pants, the mess is gonna go everywhere and get all over everybody. If you're wearing pants and he's not, you might still get some on you, but not as much. If both of you are wearing pants, you'll get even less on you, because most of it will stay in his pants and not get on yours. Plus, he'll be easier to avoid because he'll be the guy with a big pee spot on his pants. Long story short, until the scientists come up with a vaccine that works, the best plan when you go out in public is avoid people without a mask that have a pee spot on their pants. Actually, that's not a bad plan even before we get a vaccine. And yes, I know a lot of that is kind of dumb, but if you ask a stupid question, you get a stupid answer. And that's it for this edition of Zoom University. Till next time, this is Mr. Rhubarb saying stay safe, wash your hands, and if you're going out, wear a mask and pants. Peace out.